Hello there, and welcome back to the show. Here we are, it's week 8. We have 3 races left to determine who makes it into the playoffs. So it's on tonight's show. We're going to have the usual, the prizes for last week's fun events. We are going to have 5 amazing races for week 8, and then a complete breakdown of who's in the race, who's still in it, and who's fighting for the playoffs. So sit down, strap in, and here we go. Welcome everybody to week 8. We have 3 weeks left to go. On tonight's show, things are going to be a little bit different. We do not have an interview tonight. What I'm going to do is after tonight's races, with 8 weeks in the books, we're going to go realm by realm and see who's got a shot to make the playoffs. I've also got a special announcement, but I'll give that one a little bit later. First things first, we need to do our weekly prizes. For those things that happened in week 7 that are notable, interesting, funny, interesting to me, whatever they might be. Tonight's prizes have a theme. Tonight's prizes are those racers whose names always trip me up when I am calling each race. Alright, so first off, in the Orion Realm, we're giving this week's prize to Degentrified. Degentrified wins the Too Many Syllables for Poor King Waddle Award. In the Andromeda League, we're giving tonight's award to D-Cup Lover. D-Cup Lover has a name that obviously has a little bit of connotation to it. So saying that name trips me up sometimes. Sometimes I shorten it to D-Cup. Lately, he's been pushing for the podium, so I get to say D-Cup Lover more than makes me comfortable. Next, we have in the Draco Realm, tonight's awards go to Peenan. Because obviously, saying Peenan as many times as I do leads to some potential slip-ups. A slip of the tongue that may not be appropriate for viewing on the King Waddle Racing Network. Next, in Capricornus, which itself is hard enough to say. Capricornus award this week goes to O Functional, because why not have letters and numbers in the same name? O Functional, you win tonight's 50 Glimmer Award for having a name that King Waddle finds hard to say sometimes. And finally, in the Scorpios realm, we're giving it to DevoSick with a hashtag underscore and all sorts of short, hard to say words. Devo, you get it for, again, tongue-twisting poor King Waddle. There you have it, folks. The 50 Glimmer Awards for everybody from week 7. Week 8 will give us a whole bunch of new surprises, I'm sure. And with that said, let's get into the races. Starting us off, as always, let's go to see the Orion Realm. Orion Week 8. Who's going to win this week, folks? It's getting pretty tight at the top of the standings. So let's see what we've got. GW off to an early lead. Imperator, Degentrified, BLR, Gouda Cheese all fighting with him. We've got BLR making a move through the corners. BLR takes the lead with Imperator in second, Abs in third. GW falling back. King Waddle moving ahead. King Waddle looking to beat GW as he fights for first place in the realm. Imperator in the lead. We've got Abs making a move. Degentrified. GW pushing ahead again. Back up to second. King Waddle falling back to sixth. Siebes back there in eighth. Gouda Cheese all the way back in last. Oh my goodness. Poor Gouda. GW obviously back in the lead. 60% favorite to win this race. King Waddle making a move. BLR up there. BLR looking for a win. Hasn't had one of those, I think, yet this season. King Waddle back in front. BLR back to third. Siebes making a move. Abs, Imperator, Gouda Cheese way in the back. Michael fighting with him to see who can stay out of last place. Here we go. heading into lap 7. GW back in the lead, fighting hard with King Waddle. Siebes trying to make a move on the inside. BLR falling back, pushing for that third place. Degentrified, Imperator and Avs all back, fighting in the middle. Gouda Cheese has run out of cheese, folks. King Waddle in the lead as we enter lap 8. But GW right there, Siebes pushing, holding on to third. King Waddle back in the lead, GW back in the lead. The fight between these two as we head into the final laps, the same as it's been all season long, folks. Is GW going to take a 5th straight victory? It's looking that way. Siebes in third, Siebes holding on for the podium, but BLR trying his best, making a move on the corners. Can he? Nope, he cannot make that move. GW takes the win with King Waddle and Siebes taking the podium. Another win for GW, folks. Who's going to stop this guy? I tried, came in second, but that's not enough. Come on. We got to find a way to stop GW. Next, let's see what's happening in the Andromeda Realm. All right, Andromeda. Week 8. 3 weeks left. Everything coming to a head. Racer Dev off to an early start, but obviously there's... Whoa, Chris Beck falling back, 7th place. Come on, guys, beat Chris Beck. Nadine in the lead. Sums sneaking past her. Oh, but Nadine takes it back. There's D-Cup, folks. Tycho in third. Oh, Chris Beck making a move, and back in the lead all the way from the rear. Oh, who's in the rear? Oh, looks like it's Smalls. Poor Smalls. That guy needs some serious help. Chris Beck, lap 4 in the lead, followed by Nadine, followed by Sums. The usual players are there, but there's Eat My Dust. Can't count that guy out. Nadine, Chris Beck, Eat My Dust, Sums, all battling out aggressively through the corners. Here we come into lap 6. Chris Beck in the lead, followed by Eat My Dust. Come on, one of the few times I will cheer for Eat My Dust. Let's go, buddy. You can do it. Nadine making a move. Look like 1, 2, 3 are pretty set. There's a battle there in the middle between Sums, D-Cup Lover, and Racer Dev. Racer Dev, though, falling back. Laodician making his move up into third. There's Laodician. Oh, falls back to 4th. Chris Beck holding everybody off. Man, there's a clump for second, though. We've got Nadine, Racer Dev, D-Cup, Eat My Dust. Smalls making a move, but falling back. Poor Smalls. Smalls in 6th. Eat My Dust in 5th. Racer Dev up to 4th. Chris Beck healthily in the lead. Moving in. Here we come. The final lap. Right around. Here we go. Lap 10. Chris Beck in the lead, followed by Nadine. Come on, Nadine. D-Cup in 3rd. Looking for a podium finish. Chris Beck, here we come to the final finish line, and yes, it's Chris Beck with D-Cup Lover in 2nd, making a move onto the podium, and then Nadine in 3rd. I do believe. Nope, looks like Nadine snuck and took 2nd place right at the final. Good job, Nadine. Good job, D-Cup. Another exciting race in the Andromeda Realm. Chris Beck solidifying his lead with an iron grip. Nadine settling into 2nd place. And D-Cup making it interesting. Who's going to come for those 3rd and 4th spots? We will see. Next, we have Draco Realm. Time for Draco. Who's going to do something fun this week? Let's see. We've got Kyle Woken off to an early start. Pharrell fighting for 2nd as expected. Zeral in 3rd. Oh, Zeral making a move, fighting it out aggressively with Kyle Woken. Kyle Woken has fallen back quickly at the end of lap 2. Zeral in the lead. XMK making a push aggressively through the corners, takes the lead away as we enter into lap 3. The Funky One making a move, second, up into the lead. Here we go, Teddy Dow. Can Teddy Dow hold on? Not so much, moving back into 4th. Zeral aggressively making a move up to 1st as we are here halfway through lap 4. XMK, Zeral, Bemtacrew fighting it out versus the Funky One again. Zeral into lap 5 with the lead. Bemtacrew in 2nd, XMK in 3rd. Who's back at the back? Looks like Schultze aggressively pushing towards Abyss. Pharrell back in 7th, Kyle Woken in 6th. Funky One, Zeral, Bemtacrew, XMK with the lead. Here we are in lap 6. As we are halfway through lap 6, XMK is holding on. Zeral making a push. Peenan, there's Peenan in 2nd. Pushing hard through the corners, takes the lead away from XMK. Zeral making a move in 2nd. Peenan with the lead. Peenan, Zeral, XMK all battling it out as we enter into lap 8. Lap 8 looks like Peenan with a nice lead, followed by XMK. Zeral back in the bunch, fighting it out with Bemtacrew. Kyle Woken, the Funky One. Where's Pharrell? Is Pharrell gonna make a move? We've got Peenan in the lead as King Waddle starts choking. XMK in 2nd. There's Kyle Woken looking for the podium again. Zeral holding up in 4th. XMK and Peenan back and forth in the final lap. Who's it gonna be? Is it gonna be XMK? Is it gonna be Peenan? Bemtacrew trying. Kyle Woken up there in 4th. XMK with the win, followed by Peenan. Bemtacrew in 3rd. Kyle Woken and Zeral. Where's Pharrell? Almost last place. Another amazing race in the Draco Realm. We've got XMK pushing to get into the top 4. Every week something exciting happens. Draco still up for grabs. What's going to happen next in Capricornus? We are ready to see what is going to happen here tonight. Week 8. 3 races left. The battles for the playoff positions are tough. Alright, after lap 1, we've got Easty aggressively pushing into the lead. We've got Noidamoro in 2nd, aggressively pushing to see if he can get past Maxby, who's now taking the lead as we enter into 3rd lap. Maxby with a healthy lead. Then we've got 5 fighting it out for 2nd. Bullet, Limedom, Super DuPont, the Misfits making a move. Noidamoro falling back. Pacoon trying to stay out of last place. Limedom now with a healthy lead in lap 4. Maxby, the Misfits with aggression through the corners, takes the lead. Entering into lap 5, Misfits, Maxby aggressively pushing hard. We've got Maxby holding on, healthy lead in the 5th. There's the Misfits with 2nd, Super DuPont and Limedom fighting it out for 3rd. Noidamoro making a move through the corners. We've got Maxby now healthily in the lead, but the Misfits making a move. Super DuPont in 3rd. Limedom, Noidamoro, Bullet, all battling it out, neck and neck. Lap 7, Maxby, healthy lead over the Misfits. Super DuPont in 3rd. Has Super DuPont had a podium? Maybe tonight's his night. Pacoon, where's he come from? Aggressively pushing through the corners. He's now in 3rd. Misfits in 2nd, Maxby with a healthy lead. Easty back in last place, Noidamoro falling back. All functional falling back behind Noidamoro, now in 8th. Limedom making a move up to the middle into 5th. Here we are, lap 9, Maxby and the Misfits fighting it out. Pacoon is always in play. Who's it going to be? Pacoon aggressively pushing as we enter lap 10. But the Misfits making a move, holding everybody off. Maxby in 2nd, Pacoon with a 3rd place. Who's it going to be, folks? Misfits are going to take it, followed by Maxby. Pacoon in 3rd. Capricornus once again giving us an exciting race. The podium members all solidifying their places in the standings. Next, Scorpios. Alright, our last race of the week but typically one of the more exciting races. Here we go, everybody's off. And we are into lap 1. Emanake in first place. JL Maxi in third. Scabba making a move. The heavyweights, Big Crippen, Miami, all fighting it out. There's Miami in second. Scabba Devo, never to be discounted, has moved up and fallen back. Emanake fighting hard, holding up as she enters lap 3. Misha in third. Miami has made a move. Here goes Miami aggressively pushing into first, taking a healthy lead as Emanake falls into second, but tries to stay ahead of Big Crippen. Everybody falls back as Scabba makes a move. Big Crippen, Scabba, Miami, all aggressively entering lap 5. Halfway through the race, and Miami's in first. Big Crippen, never gonna let her rest. Scabba and Emanake fighting it out for third. Emanake, Scabba, Cry for Max in fifth. When is he gonna make his move? Misha in sixth. Devo. Is Devo gonna make a move to try and hold on to his league in the realm? Big Crippen looking to hold on to the lead. Miami trying hard to catch up. Here we are, lap 7. 3 laps left. Big Crippen with a lead, but Miami in the corner trying to take it away. Can she? Can she as we enter lap 8? Pushing. Nope. Big Crippen holding on to the lead, followed by Miami. There's Scabba. Cry for Max making his move, pushing past Emanake. JL Maxi in 6th. Can she make a move back to the podium? We've got Big Crippen fighting out and Scabba Miami neck and neck for second. We're talking neck and neck. Miami takes the lead. Here we come into the final lap. Final lap, folks. Big Crippen with a healthy lead. Can anybody catch him? Miami and Scabba fighting it out neck and neck. There's Emanake in 4th. Can she hold on? Cry for Max in 5th. Big Crippen takes the win. Miami in 2nd, and Scabba in 3rd. Scorpios, once again, failing to disappoint. We've got the favorites pushing their way, solidifying their places, making their playoff dreams a possibility. Okay, so let's get into each realm and start looking at who's going to make it or not, who's on the verge as we enter into the final 2 weeks of the season. First up, let's dive in and check out the Orion Realm. In the Orion Realm, we can see GW has solidified himself in first, with King Waddle pushing hard. In the next 2 weeks, it's going to be very easy to see a King Waddle in as the Lord of the Realm, or does GW continue his streak? Moving down the list, Gouda Cheese, solidified, will be in the playoffs. Siebes seemingly is holding off Michael. Michael on the outside, looking in. I don't see any mathematical way, unless Siebes completely tanks, for Michael to make it. BLR, Abs, Degentrified, Imperator, very sorry to say, your dreams are probably finished. Next, let's take a look at what's happening and what we can look forward to in the Andromeda Realm. In the Andromeda Realm, pretty much playing out as expected. Chris Beck, the Overlord, 6 wins under his belt. He has dominated this realm. Nadine has found herself in 2nd place. I don't think anyone can catch her. But here's where it gets exciting. Sums, Eat My Dust, Racer Dev, Laodicean, all within a slim margin of points. Any of those 4, Sums, Eat My Dust, Racer Dev, Laodicean, have a chance in the next couple of weeks. D-Cup, sorry fella, you're pretty much out. Smoles, you have not come in last. Proud of you. Tycho, though, better luck next season. Next, let's see what's happening out there in the Draco Realm. Draco, another realm with still a lot of possibilities. Peenin and Zeral battling out for first, both with only 1 win this season. Peenan with 530, Zeral with 510. Definitely, if Zeral beats Peenan in the next 2 weeks, could take Lord of the Realm. Pharrell, still right there as well. If Pharrell wins out, he's got a chance to take the Lord. Bemtacrew, XMK, both battling out for that fourth and final spot. Who's it going to be? We'll see over the next couple of weeks. Likely Bemtacrew holds him off, but hey, XMK's got some spirit. Maybe in the next 2 weeks, he shows us something. He won. Kyle Woken, Schultze, Abbas, the funky one, all four not going to make it. But we'll see. There's still something in the books. I'll talk about it soon. Next, let's take a look at Capricornus. What's going on in Capricornus? In the Capricornus realm, we've got the Misfits with 600 points. Likely will hold on the next 2 weeks and take the Lord of the Realm title. But Pacoon with 550, Limedom with 530, fighting it out neck and neck for that second and third spot. Mathematically, either one could take it. Mathematically, they could even upset the Misfits if for some reason the Misfits were to get a last place finish in the next 2 weeks. Maxby, definitely going to make the top four. And then under him, Old Functional with 330 really doesn't have a chance. Even with 2 wins, he couldn't beat Maxby to get into the final four. Super DuPont, Noida Moro, Bullet, Easty, all very close to one another, but definitely looking to finish outside of the playoffs. Good luck to the Misfits, Pacu, and Limedom. Maxby, let's see how it plays out. Finally, for our last realm, let's take a look into Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios, extremely exciting. As always, the last realm has the most to offer. We've got Big Crippen with 590. 3 wins under his belt, but Mia, Miami Santos, only 2 points away. Should she beat, all she has to do is beat Big Crippen in the final 2 weeks, and she could take the title. Devo, solidly in third, likely will stay there. I don't see, really, unless he was to completely take first in the last 2 weeks. He has 2 wins under his belt. It is possible. If he were to take first and Big Crippen and Miami suffer a little bit, it's possible. Scabba Jabba, Cry for Max, both fighting hard for that fourth and final spot. Only 20 points separate those two. Anything can happen in the next 2 weeks. Emanake, Misha, JL, Maxi, and Bowie looking to finish in the final four. Which brings me to the next topic. There is a surprise. As everybody knows, the top 4 in every realm move on to the high stakes playoffs for the prize money. There is, though, a special surprise race that will happen at the end of the season. Those 2 racers who come in at the bottom will move on into a 10-man inverse race. What's an inverse race, you ask? Well, in an inverse race, the person who comes in last is the winner. So, there will be a special surprise race where the bottom 2 of every realm move on into that inverse race. Whoever wins, right, comes in last, will win one of the 3 pilot keys. The way I see it, this is a build your stack reward for those who really tried but couldn't make it. So they will win a pilot key to enhance their stack and see what they can do in Season 3. Good luck. Alright everybody, we have come to that part of the show, that exciting part of the show, where we decide we have another trivia question to qualify you for that 3rd pilot key. What's tonight's trivia question, you ask? Well, when I was giving away the awards for Week 7, I mentioned that one of them had numbers in his name, which made it complicated to say. Which racer has numbers in his name that I mentioned and won an award this week that causes me to trip up? With that out of the way, thank you again, everybody, for for having patience and making it 8 full weeks. The season continues. We've got 2 more episodes coming up, and then the amazing playoffs. So thank you again for watching the show. I appreciate your commitment. I appreciate you for subscribing, for getting notifications so you can watch this every week. I look forward to seeing you next week. Thank you so much. See you soon.
When you need to buy a pilot or a craft that's faster than the rest, you should be shopping at Moonbeams, 'cause their selection is the best. You should be shopping at Moonbeams, 'cause their selection is the best.